Hi everyone, today I want to talk about a word that shaped my life in ways I didn't fully realize when I was a kid. Genius. The way our culture, especially here in the US, treats this word has consequences that can be deeply harmful, and I want to share my story to show why. I grew up in a small town. I wanted more than what was around me, so I focused on study. In middle school, I worked hard to become the top student in my small school. Later, I went to the best high school in the city, surrounded by privileged, wealthy students. I was one of the only poor kids in the top class. Being here, I didn't know how to fit in socially. The teachers and students could be snobbish. Some even bullied me because of my background. However, the interesting thing is that they can bully me in such subtle and elegant way, talking about how they summer or how they went to the camp in South Pole. Believe me, this pain is even worse than what you might experience if you are going to Harvard or Yale as a normal kid. Because by the time you are in college, people have outgrown the urge to bully others. But in high school, it's fucking cruel. So that's why I threw myself into chemistry competitions. I guess one of the reasons was that I tried to escape from those things. I even reached the state level recognition, but I spent so much time on this one subject in a very unstructured way that my overall academic performance didn't reflect my effort. Eventually, I ended up at a very ordinary university studying computer science. Looking back, I'm actually grateful. But it taught me an important lesson about what the label genius really does to a kid. The word genius isn't inherently bad, but in our culture, it becomes a toxic definition because kids are labeled by their IQ or memory ability, and suddenly their worth, their identity, and their life path feel determined by that one label. This creates pressure and social isolation. It can stunt social growth, prevent kids from forming real connections, and trap them in unrealistic expectations. Many movies and shows reinforce this. For example, what I can think of is a scene from the movie called A Beautiful Mind. The lone genius locked in a room working obsessively and suddenly producing a groundbreaking result. It's not realistic and it's harmful. Many skills we value today are not innate, they're learned. In our world, especially with AI and rapid knowledge expansion, the real genius is the ability to learn fast, to adapt, and to grow, not some innate IQ or memorization skill. From my own experience, I realized that chasing the genius label didn't help me. What mattered was learning action and developing a mindset that could adapt and grow. Labels like genius may inspire some, but for many kids, they create unnecessary pressure and self-doubt. So next time you hear the word genius, remember it's not a measure of your value and it's not the path to a fulfilling life. What really matters is how you grow, how you learn, and how you interact with the world. So if this resonates with you, please share your thoughts in the comment. Have you ever been labeled genius or feel trapped by these expectations? Let's talk about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me a lot and it's free for more real life reflections.